What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to G-Ball Vision. Today I have for you guys another exciting unboxing to dig into. Before we get started, double check and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I would love to have you here. And before you head out, hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it, everyone. So, we have a new look Petrified fish coming in. This is something I picked up off the Petrified Fish website because I just could not turn it down, guys. So, we have extra hardware, we have washers, and we have our knife housed in here. Some new packaging. Must have forgot my sticker this time because they usually give stickers and I think a cloth, don't they? Huh. That's okay, though. So we have, guys, the mini Beluga with a facelift, if you will. This has raindrop carbon fiber scales on it. This thing is beautiful. As soon as I saw Petrified Fish tease these guys, I went over and picked one up right away. It does take a little time to get here. Not bad, though. I'm not sure if they're just not the quickest when it comes to the shipping, because I'm pretty sure it came from the U.S., so I'm not sure. It didn't take too long, maybe like a week or so. But as soon as I saw this, guys, I had to pick it up. And, you know, they do have and have had the original versions for quite a while. They put out some in G10. I don't know if they did the minis in micarta. They might have. But I know they did G10 because I have one here. And they did the full-size guy in micarta and G10. They might even have these in micarta as well. But they have the raindrop carbon fiber in both the DLC and this, I guess it's a sandblast, a high polish sandblast. So they do have this version in both the sandblast and the DLC. I decided to go with the DLC because if I felt like, you know, I would prefer the sandblast on here, I could just switch them, no big deal. And either way, vice versa, they would look good either way. So I figured I would get the DLC when I got this one. The last I knew, guys, if you're wondering, they were in stock, both of them. I will link their website down below if you want to head over and see if they're in stock or see what else Petrified Fish has to offer. I'm a huge fan of the Beluga. Now, with that being said, guys, I have to really say, so this is going to carry very deep in the pocket. You will not see much of this guy poking out, if anything at all. This is coming back again in 14C. And you guys know who watch me all the time, I love 14C 28N. It is my favorite steel, under $100, even up to like 120, you know, if it's coming in titanium or whatever. I prefer it from everything from 10CR, D2, BD1, you know, VG10, all that stuff. Even getting into like 154, I still prefer the 14C. But with that all being said, if this would have came out in S90V and raindrop carbon fiber, oh my gosh, could you imagine? I bet these would have sold out like hotcakes. But, you know, I saw these and then I think within a day or two I ordered them, you know, and it was easy. But I think if these would have came out, you know, kind of had their reemergence in S90V and the raindrop carbon fiber at a very good price tag, I think these would have sold out within, you know, a day of people seeing the release of them. But, you know, all things considered, price point, you know, 14C, the raindrop carbon fiber, the solid build from Petrified Fish, you know, they're at a very affordable cost. I forget, guys, forgive me, what the price was. Maybe it was like $70 or something like that, but don't hold me to it. I forget what it was. It's been probably about a week since I ordered this. Now, I'm just getting it today, and I had to dig into it. I moved this ahead of some other stuff just so I could check it out. But, you know, you're going to be getting a solid build. And, you know, it's nice and lightweight. With this knife and this blade and how they've done the blade, the geometry, this would have been amazing in S90V. And, you know, Petrified Fish, guys, the offerings they have are all solid. All the ones I've checked out anyway. Solid design, solid builds, typically good materials, good price point. They just don't do a whole lot. You know, you don't see a lot coming from them, and I wish we would see more because, you know, this thing is proof that they can make and build an awesome knife here. You know, I just think they really need to take a look at, you know, not only offering this right here, this is perfect, but also have another option like, hey, we offer this in 14C and the raindrop, and then we also offer this bad boy in S90 or LMAX or whatever and the raindrop for this price. Kind of like CJRB does with, you know, the frac or the pyrite. They have a very affordable one. And then if you want to get the more premium stuff, they also offer that. Options are the best avenue if you are looking to attract customers and get sales. The more options you can have, the better off you're going to be. And, you know, I don't know that Petrified Fish will ever see this. I have no affiliation with them. I have, you know, I do talk to them on occasion, but I have no affiliation with them. And, you know, I want the best for the knife community, the knife companies, and that's just my input, my insight. If they were to have more offerings, I think, you know, it would be endless, the possibilities for them. This would also be incredible as a titanium handled liner lock. Oh, because this is just an awesome, it's so comfortable. We have a semi-contour here, just very comfortable in hand. And I typically prefer a bigger knife, but I almost prefer this. I almost prefer the mini Beluga over the full size. And you might be surprised to hear that. I'm kind of surprised to hear myself say that. But the way this is done, this is just a perfect everyday carry knife right here. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's like right in that sweet spot. You know, even if you have XL sized hands, you're going to fit on this thing and it's going to be very comfortable. The way they do this pocket clip, you don't feel it in hand at all. I don't feel it at all, guys. This thing is comfortable as all hell. So is the full-size Beluga. The other cool thing that I wish more companies would do, I don't know if we can pick it up here, but Petrified Fish and Real Steel does it as well. They put they put the pocket clip behind the scales, and then they mount it through the face of the scales, which I think is perfect because it keeps the show side and the clip side clean. It just looks like it's supposed to be there. It's not milled out, you know, and looking kind of unfinished, or there's not a filler tab, which I prefer to it just being milled out and there's no filler tab, of course. But this is the way right here to make it and keep it aesthetic and have the option for righty and lefty carry while keeping it nice and deep. I mean, this is the method right here. Real Steel does it. Petrified Fish does it. There might even be, you know, another company out there who does it as well. But I think we need to start seeing that a lot more often, especially from these bigger manufacturers like Civivi, who just relentlessly, and they just will not put a filler tab when they mill for left-hand carry. The knife looks unfinished. I can't shout that from the rooftops enough. If you're I love that companies tool it for lefties. I prefer that. But either put a filler tab in or come up with a way to do something like this. This is the method right here. And it should be very easy to switch this around. Unscrew it, pull it out, slide it out, and then you should be able to unscrew these. And I don't know if there's a tab in there or not. There must be like a little tab in there. And then you just flip it around. That's the way. This thing is snappy, just like the original one. Front flipper works really well, guys. It's designed well. The jimping is nice. The fuller can be accessed on both sides because they chamfer this out enough that you can get to it with the reverse flick. You can get to it with the thumb flick. And I love being able to thumb flick a fuller. There's just something about it that is extremely satisfying to me. We'll go ahead and take a little closer look at this guy, but the carbon fiber, guys, is beautiful. Fit and finish looks really good. Lockup is sitting pretty about 30% or so. Why don't we go ahead and we'll see what kind of edge came on this guy. Ooh, that little bitey there. Little bitey bite. Yeah. That has a nice edge on it. Woo! Yes. Ooh. Like I say all the time, guys, this phone book paper gives sharp knives a run for their money. So if it's cutting this cleanly, this has a hell of an edge on it. It's not the be-all, end-all. You don't got to write that in the comment. You can if you want to. But I know that. But it is a test, and it's a worthwhile test just to see, you know, what kind of fine edge came on it. The second test is, you know, see if it bites in at all on, you know, the callus of your hard-working hands. You know, if you can get it to bite in there a little bit without putting much pressure at all, which this is doing, it's got a decent edge on it. So just for funsies here, we got a double-walled piece of cardboard here. Woo-hoo-hoo, baby! She is sharp, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Wow. That's pretty damn good for out of the box. that is pretty good. Pretty damn good. So, you know, everything I expected. Great fit and finish, good materials, good build quality. I wish we would see more from Petrified fish. Great access to the liner, nice big chamfer, and it's been softened. So it's just easy to get to, easy to disengage. This is not going to be a free dropper, guys. It will drop to your thumb, but you're going to need to give it at least one shake. Now, as you break it in, it'll get even better. You know, maybe drop a drop of oil or two in there. But, yeah, this thing is going to make an awesome EDC knife. It has made an awesome EDC knife for a while. This was a very popular knife for quite a while. Between the Beluga and the Mini here, this was the rage for quite a while. And it's coming back, you know, a Helen. I wish they would have, you know, decided to put a more premium steel on this guy. But like I said, I can get along with 14C and some beautiful carbon fiber for, you know, $70 or whatever it is. If you look it up and you see the price, by the time you're seeing this, I'll already know. But you can leave it down in the comments for other people, you know, who are curious as to what the price is. But like I said, guys, I will have this guy linked down below just through Petrified Fish's website. I don't believe this is something you can pick up on Amazon right now, or if you will be able to at all. I know Petrified Fish is on Amazon, but I don't think you can quite get this guy just yet. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments of this guy. Love hearing from you guys. Let me know what you're carrying. Let me know what knives you're looking at to get. Are you looking to get this one? let me know. Hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I'd love to have you here. Otherwise, guys, love you, and I will catch you on the next one.